Welcome back to Dwarf Fortress, where we are continuing with part 2 of this year in Dastotdeg. And it looks like autumn has arrived. I think we got through the whole summer without a human caravan. So that's interesting. What happened to the humans? I guess they don't like us anymore. No matter, more crafts for the Dwarven caravan then. Incidentally, we found some tetrahedrite over here in these mines, so I'm working on digging all that out so I can make some copper bars. It's not iron, but it's better than nothing. And speaking of dwarves, our outpost liaison and caravan has arrived. There is much to share. Hopefully they bring news of the goblin activities. But first, our current export agreement is bracelets, headwear, large gems, powder, and armor. Again, I assume I will be ignoring all of this because I forgot all about it last year. Although I'm planning to make armor anyway, so I guess I could just make some extra armor. The goblins over to the east look suspiciously quiet. All the activity is down to the south, where there are fighting and wars and savagery going on. I bought a bunch of food, a little bit of leather, and a couple of steel weapons from the caravan. And I went back and bought a bunch of alcohol because we're running low on drinks. And the autumn migrants have arrived. Looks like 10 of them. That brings our population up to 106. One of the migrants, Eurista Fikadsakat, is a poet, but she's going into the Vengeance Squad because she is also a competent mace dwarf. The Dwarven caravan is leaving to go back to the mountain homes. See you next year. Thiket Arestzig has been taken by a Fey mood. He's claimed a craft dwarf's workshop. And he's just created Kuralungig Rirnalderod, a lignite Suthin. She claims it as an heirloom in the name of the family ancestor Sigyn Bittenbrass. I guess this is another instrument. Kuralungig Rirnalderod embraced failures, the respectful climate, a lignite Suthin, worth 10,800. A Suthin is a huge stationary bone musical instrument, above which hang 91 glass bells. That probably sounds cool. It is encrusted with oval lignite cabacons, and it menaces with spikes of diorite, a musical instrument menacing with spikes. On the item is an image of a muck root in quartzite, and an image of a table-cut gem in sandpear wood. Interesting. Dun dun dun, the Werebear Oxut Sananasam has come. A large bear twisted into humanoid form. It is crazed for blood and flesh. Its eyes glow violet. Its dark brown hair is very curly. Now you will know why you fear the night. Oh, great. Well, I'm thinking I'm just gonna close up all the gates and hide until it goes away. I'm also going to use this new thing that I learned where if I hold down Alt and use the minus key, I can bring the frame rate down so I can more easily see what's going on in combat. Civilians, go inside. Close the caravan gates. Actually, hang on a second, some fool dwarf is standing right on one of the bridges. Oh, I just realized the Werebear is not at the edge of the map. He's right here outside the gate. On second thought, pull all the levers. Close everything right now before it's too late. It doesn't matter who gets caught outside. Alright, let's watch. Oh, he's moving in. Pausing. Oh god, this guy's dead. This dwarf is really, really dead. Actually, he should pray for death because he doesn't want to become a werebear. I certainly don't want him to be a werebear. Alright, I'm unpausing again. I'm following the werebear. There's fighting, and I'm not sure what happened. Pausing. Oh, the werebear has killed Nishmafalavuz, the peasant who was on the bridge. The werebear shakes the peasant around by the head and the skull collapses. Ooh. You know, I have just realized that there is no door on this left side up here. I think the Titan broke that door down and I didn't even notice it. So even if I wanted to keep this werebear out, I don't think I can. I really have to hope this bridge goes up really soon. Alright, following the werebear again. The bridge should go up very soon. He's trying to come in. He's inside. Oh, okay, this is a big problem. The werebear killed a kitten on his way in. I have no choice now but to send all of my squads to attack this werebear and just hope for the best. I'm gonna unpause now, following the werebear. He's inside, he's on the farm level, he's fighting, he's attacking people, there's blood flying, there's a crossbowman in there. Some of my fighters are in there, they're fighting. I think the werebear is dead. I think we got him. Now to check the logs. Tun Rimtarkast, a miner, has been killed. Erdim Likatgidthur, an axe dwarf, has been killed. Zaza Erushlor has been killed, another one of the first wave of migrants, and I think one of the Vengeance Squad, maybe. Uh-oh, the artisan Obak Regfutak, part of the second wave of migrants, was bitten by the werebear in the right hand, tearing apart the muscle. This is a big problem. The stonecrafter Reg Asatham has also been bitten by the werebear in the left foot. The mayor Dishmab Olanalan has been bitten by the werebear in the left upper arm. The expedition leader Nish Ameldadak arrived and hacked at the werebear in the upper body, tearing apart the muscle and tearing apart the heart. Then he laughs. The battle rages, I'd laugh in the face of death. Then the expedition leader hacked the werebear in the head with his steel battle axe, and the severed parts sailed off in an arc. Nish Amaldadak arrived at the scene and dealt with that werebear once and for all. And did not get bitten, thankfully. The werebear charged at the broker Dobar Tosidicus and knocked him over, but did not bite him. Phew. Oh, the poet Arista Ficodiscat that I just put in the squad was bitten by the werebear in the left upper arm and the right lower leg. The criminal Shifty Apudikidil was part of the fighting, but did not sustain any injuries. Unfortunately, Fikad Kibtalesh, a recruit, was also bitten by the werebear in the fifth toe, and I think he lost a hand to the werebear as well. And I think that's it. By my count, I have 5 werebears will be turning at the next full moon in my fortress. This is quite a large problem. I don't want to keep repeating myself, but this is such a huge problem. I don't know what to do with these 5 guys. I mean, I know what I want to do with them is to just, quickly and summarily execute them. But, I don't know if I can get away with that. And it's all because I forgot to replace this door here. Whoops. Sorry everybody that got killed and bitten. My bad. Okay, I'm gonna try to gather all the potential werebears into this room here using a burrow, and then seal them in there. I've got until 10:06 to get this done. Of course the bridge went up, but way too late. Well, this is lovely. Eurista has collapsed right on the stairs about 10 feet away from where I want her to go. And I don't know how I can contain her when she's laying on the stairs like that. One of the werebears, Obak, is just hanging out here in the meeting hall with like 20 other dwarves. They don't seem to be moving to this burrow that I've created. It's already the 14th and nobody's moved. Oh, it looks like Reg Asatham has succumbed to his wounds and died. I'm gonna try Plan B now, which is to assign all the werebears to their own squad and then try to move the squad to that room and activate them. Oh, okay, so I've got 2 of them are in the hospital right now. Eurista the poet has managed to scramble off of the stairs into the hallway here, and Fikad Kibtalesh has actually moved into the room I want him to go into. But maybe I can... they're all sort of in the same area, maybe I can wall them off now. There we go, I think we did it. I think we have contained the 4 remaining werebears inside the hospital, unfortunately. But they are at least separated from the rest of the dwarves. I am having no end of difficulty trying to get rid of these clothes that are stuck in the doorways here. I can't get anyone to pick up this cap and move it. And winter is upon us, and it is the first day of the 10th month. That means we have 6 days until the next full moon. So I am going to go down and look at my captives very closely now. All 4 of them are still walled up inside the hospital wing here. The 2 are out of the hospital now. They're in the place that I moved their squad. But it looks like Eurista is still sort of laying on the floor there. They're all sort of thirsty, and they're gonna get worse. All eyes are on the hospital wing as the 6th approaches. And fighting has ensued. Oh no, one of them wasn't a werebear. Oh, unfortunately, Fikad Kibtalesh was not a werebear, and he was just torn apart by the others. Eurista, Dishmab the Mayor, and Obak all transformed into werebears. Fortunately, just those 3. It's a shame that they don't kill each other. There they are, the 3 werebears, walled up in the hospital wing. Once the moon goes down, I'm gonna unwall the hospital wing and try to wall them directly in this room. And they are... oh, they turned back, and now they're fighting each other. Oh, they were fighting each other. I don't know what just happened there. I think the mayor just killed Eurista and the other one. And Obak, I think the mayor just killed the 2 others that were in the room with him. He's the only one left now. I was gonna try to reclaim the hospital, but I kinda feel like I should just wait for the mayor to starve to death. Finally, we got the front doors cleared. Eesh, that was hard work. Weirdly enough, when the mayor just kills people in cold blood, it doesn't count as a crime. Even walled up in his own room, the mayor is still making demands. He wants us to make male shirts. I feel kind of bad leaving the mayor stuck down there in the miasma, corpses piled in the corner. Poor mayor. Oh, a dwarven baby is dehydrated. What does that mean? This poor baby is here crying for his da. Da! She was horrified reliving seeing Thukuti pattern pillars die. She didn't feel anything after experiencing trauma. But she was horrified after seeing Reg Cave Focus die. She was horrified after seeing the human Oxit Lovely Council The Touch of Realms die. She was horrified after seeing Zaza Handle Tools die. That was her mother. Her mother died in the Werebear attack, and now this poor baby is horrified and needs water. Unfortunately, our water sources are frozen over for the winter. Maybe I can milk some animals. It's 11:04 and the mayor has transformed into a werebear again. All by himself in all that miasma. Thankfully, he can't hurt anyone now. You know, actually, I think the mayor is a female. There she is. That purple blob there, that's the werebear. And the mayor has transformed back now. This poor baby is just wandering around. Somebody give me something to drink. I'm so thirsty. Alright, I have no choice but to dig down into the caverns to try to get to this water. I hope I'm in time. Oh great, there's a troll right over here in the caverns. Great! There we go. I've sent my military down there to guard this place. Oh no, I'm too late. Bath Alothasan, the dwarven baby, has been found dead of dehydration. Oh man, what a bummer. All my efforts for naught. Just as I open up this water source down here too. What a bummer. The mayor, meanwhile, is still hanging in there, walled up in his hospital wing. I look splendid today. She seems unconcerned about the predicament here. For his bravery in dealing with the werebear, I have bestowed the nickname Bearheart onto our expedition leader, Nish Imaldadak. And as we start winding down the year, I guess I will begin wrapping up this video. It's been an interesting year. We never saw any goblins, but we saw a hill titan and a werebear, which were... we did not handle them very well. I would say we were not successful dealing with them. But the fortress survives. 4 out of the original 7 members of our expedition who came here for vengeance against the goblins died to a hill titan. 2 of them were severely injured. So there aren't that many of the founders left to chase after that vengeance, but I have a feeling that they're going to convince everybody else that fighting the goblins is the most important thing here. So no real changes up here on top. I did finally replace the door here and replaced them with stone doors. There's actually some gloves and a hat have somehow managed to make it onto the roof. I'm not sure how that happened. There was a turkey up there for a while, but it's gone now. Going down, the farm level is unchanged. I need to expand that. There's our tunnels that we saw before. Here is the long, winding trap hallway. I've been adding traps the whole time. I kind of lost focus on that with all the excitement with the Hill Titan and the Werebear, but it's interesting. I also added one weapon trap in here as well. I started making copper spiked balls, so I'm gonna start adding more weapon traps, which I think do more damage. Moving down, not much has changed. Here are the mines. This is definitely the mining layer, where we're just mining out all kinds of ore. I made another huge mine over here. I'm finding a lot of gold nuggets, so I'm making a lot of gold crafts, which is pretty cool. I'm also able to smelt copper now, so I'm making copper armor and the spiked balls I mentioned. I should be able to make more traps now. Going down, here's another layer where I will probably do some mining. Down, here's our guard barracks level. This was the first level that we made way back at the beginning. Now it's the Werebear containment area. The mayor is still hanging out there. He's thirsty now. He's probably doesn't have very long to last. I did build a second hospital over here on the right side, since we can't get to the first hospital anymore. Moving down, we have the market level, which is pretty much unchanged, I believe. I may have added some more workshops down here. Moving down, we have the residential level, which you can see I've been doing a lot of work to. I'm starting to build more comfortable rooms for the dwarves. I'm gonna start moving people from the little burrows over here to the new apartments, where everybody has a cabinet and a chest and a bed and a couple of squares to walk around in. Not that I think that matters very much. And here we go. It's the end of the year. The year 255 is over. The year 256 has begun. And we did not see any goblins in the year 255. That is 3 years in a row with no goblin activity, even though supposedly we're at war with them. Interesting. And going down even further, we have, this is a new level that I've been working on. We have a new meeting hall down here, a much larger one. Eventually I plan to turn that into a tavern. And I've also added some temples down here. I have the general temple on the right and 4 specific temples down here at the bottom. And I'll expand that as necessary. I need to add more instruments and stuff in there. And going down, last but not least, the Mausoleum level, where we have buried all of our dwarves. We've buried a whole lot of dwarves this year. I also added the passage that leads down to the water in the caverns. So we do have a passage to the caverns now, protected by these doors here. But it's out over a water channel there, so theoretically the only creatures that could get to us are flying creatures. I don't even think a swimming creature could get up there. There's like a ledge that looks over the water. There's not a ramp or anything. So it's relatively safe, and that gives us access to water during the winter now. And that'll do it. That'll be the end of this video. We will continue the search for goblins next year. Hopefully we will do better against the other wild creatures of this world. And we might actually even start going out to find goblins to kill them. Because we must have vengeance. We must. That's all for now. Thanks for watching. See you later. Oh, I forgot to mention at the end of the year 255 our population is 106, including 33 dwarven children.